Jeff Schneidel here at the Oak Hills Stag. I'm joined by Dr. David Argo. Doctor, how you doing tonight? Beacon Orthopaedics.
I'm doing great. This is going to be a great night, I think.
What a great night for Oak Hills. Going to have about 300 folks here, and Sam Weish, so it's going to be pretty lively. So looking forward to a great night.
Yeah, I am too. This is such a great event they have every year. Not only for the guys to get together and just have that kind of relationships and interaction for the men, but it really raises a lot of money and some awareness for some injuries and things. And I get a chance to talk to people here, and it's really a great way to boost this athletic program for Oak Hills High School.
Sure. And in regards to injuries, a lot of emphasis being on concussions, not just at high school and college, but all the way at the pro level. So I know that's a big importance for your facility as well.
It is. The concussion programs that we have in place at Beacon are really based on what happens at the NFL level and the things we've learned and come all the way down through our college levels. But concussions right now is such a huge deal, and rightfully so. I've had coaches, unfortunately not the Oak Hills coaches, but coaches of other high schools that I cover, say, these kids get a little dinged up and we have to put them on all this activity restrictions for a long period of time. But it really does make a difference. There are people out there that have post-concussion syndromes that are lifelong changes that could have easily been prevented if we treated them the right way years ago.
Well, obviously the old way of handling it, hey, just go back in the game, take a play off, and just go back and don't worry about things. That's not the way we can do it now, because it's a very serious matter.
Right. We've finally gotten some science now that shows that the concussion, although dangerous, if treated properly, you return to the same level. If it's treated properly, you let the brain recover and then go back. And sometimes all it takes is time. Sometimes it takes some cognitive training and other activities. But we've got it pretty close now, pretty close where we understand it almost to a science that we can not only prevent it, but prevent the reoccurrence.
Doctor, have you ever seen like a situation where someone gets a concussion on top of a concussion?
Yeah, the double hit phenomenon, we call that. And it was really 4 or 5 years ago before we got this awareness where kid goes in, comes out, hit the old bell ringer, not too bad, but that second hit may not even be a hit. It may just hit the ground, and he's out. And those are scary moments for the doctor covering the teams and on the sideline. Those are terribly scary moments, and unfortunately the kid did okay. But those are the kind of things we're trying to prevent.
Right.
That second hit phenomenon can be the more dangerous.
Right. And we all love our sports, and especially our high school sports. And we want the kids in there doing their job. But the reality is we got to think, hey, this is someone's future.
Right.
And just to go into in a fourth quarter or make a last play or whatever, and risk what they could have for the rest of their life is pretty serious. We all don't look at it, and I think that awareness is what's very, very good.
I think what's really been nice about Oak Hills specifically is that we at Beacon with our trainer have gotten full support from the coaches on this. There's never been one incident where they've even hinted of, oh, come on, let them back in. No, they are, keep him out, we got it, thanks coach. They have been all over this thing about really trying to protect the kids. So I think in the other schools you can't really say that, but at Oak Hills truly has been very, very supportive of the administration, the coaches, the principals, the athletic directors, all perfectly in line with protecting those kids.
And that's just changing the culture of the coaches, because and I'm sure that can't happen overnight or in a year or two. And as you said, we've just been introducing the information in the last 5 years.
Right. And we try to really do, even through stuff like this, to educate the parents. Every year now we have a parent meeting where state law requires for the parent to at least understand what a concussion is, what are the signs of a concussion, and parents have been much more involved. I've had dads come down on the sideline yelling over the fence, he's okay, let him go back in. I appreciate your enthusiasm, I do, and your kid's a great kid, but he's not playing anymore tonight.
Right. Certainly. So now in regards to any other injuries of note that are, I don't want to say popular, but you see an awful lot. I mean, obviously the concussions have gotten a lot of the headlining headlines, if you will, but anything else that we should really tune into?
Probably the big one, and the one that's I think more of a career kind of changing injury, is the ACL. The ligament in the knee. It's the main support structure of the knee, and girls soccer is number one as far as incidents per player, but football is number two, very, very close, of having ACL tears. And those are some of the things. Again, I know I'm bragging on our coaches, but our coaches have done a really good job. The incidence of ACL tears at Oak Hills High School specifically has gone down every year since we've been and I'm doing this. I think this is my either 9th or 10th year. Because they're doing the jump training and the training to change the muscles, and in practice, they practice how do you fall, how do you turn, how do you hit and roll, how do you get up from a roll position. All those things are practiced now. So from a coach's perspective, you've got a great player, you're keeping him on the field longer.
Right.
And the number of injuries we're seeing for the ACL specifically is going down because of the coaches.
And then if someone does get a catastrophic ACL injury, the recovery or the healing process, that's getting shortened as well. And are they coming back stronger?
They are coming back stronger and faster. And that's where, take a little bit of pride from a medical standpoint. Those of us who do this type of work and do it every day have gotten almost to a science of how we recover these people, and they do so well. And the ACL surgery has gotten to be where it's, I don't want to say pit crew, but it's very finite, just boom, boom, boom. We do it the same way. It's perfect. We get them out there, get them back, and it's a good so our athletes, the recovery rate to return to the same level or higher is well in the upper 90s, 90 percentile, that says they're going to get back to full activities.
That's good work.
And that was unheard of years ago.
Right. Good work. Well, we're here to celebrate Oak Hills athletics and with the Oak Hills Sports Stag, so we're looking very, very forward to it. Dr. Dave, just appreciate you stopping by. It's always fun, and that's great information, and we got to keep getting the word out.
I appreciate the opportunity to spread the word. The Oak Hills community is such a wonderful community. It's such a tight-knit, good people, and the athletes are all good people. Again, being so complimentary, these kids, they'll say, "Thank you, sir." They'll say, "Hey, Doc, take a look at it. Oh, thank you for doing that." That's really cool.
Yeah.
It really gives me the benefit of having to work with great people, and that's what it's all about.
Well, and we've been doing games for now, I believe, our 3rd year, ESP Media, and just the reception and the kids. The kids are polite. They enjoy it. They love what we do, and we have fun with it. It's great facilities, great kids. So
you put a
we just
microphone in front of some of these kids. They
like
to talk.
Oh yeah. Everybody wants one. So
yeah, it's great.
All right, Dr. Dave, go enjoy the night. What a great night. The Oak Hills Sports Stag.
Thank you.